Welcome back to Futbol Mundial, where myself and Zach here cycle around the world, check the t-shirt, to bring you the freshest football stories.
It gets worse every week. And today we have more drama at Sporting, a brand new spanking episode of Educating Djellab, and Mohamed Salah leaving Egypt. Ooh. Stay tuned, people. While the World Cup has already given us its fair share of drama, club football continues to make the headlines, at least in Portugal, that is.
Yes, that's because the train wreck that is Sporting Club has just shed its latest victim, and this time it's the man himself, Club Presidente Bruno de Carvalho.
He has finally walked out of the Jose Alavande after 71% of Sporting's paying members voted for him to leave, just a week after he had refused to stand down despite being suspended by a club committee.
But that's not all. It also comes just days after famous Portuguese witch doctor Fernando Nogueira claimed Carvalho was the victim of black magic, a conclusion he'd reached after spending 2 days praying over a photo of the president.
Seems pretty legit. Either way, it looks like the club can finally start rebuilding after a catastrophic couple of months, which has seen a number of high-profile players leave. Best of luck to the boys. You're definitely going to need it.
They will indeed. And speaking of mutinies, it looks like the Argentina team's revolt against manager Sampaoli has backfired.
Indeed. The coach will oversee tonight's crucial match against Nigeria, and his main detractor, Sergio Aguero, has been dropped to the bench.
Ooh, juicy. Looks like the former Chile and Sevilla manager is showing who's boss. Isn't that right, Zach?
Yeah, mate.
But do you think the Albi Celeste will progress tonight, or will Nigeria get through? Let us know in the poll.
It's now time for everyone's favourite part of the show, a brand new spanking episode of Educating Djellab. But Mikey, where are we off to today?
We're going to Colombia for episode 2. But yeah, it's all about you though, because let's see if you make a fool of yourself or not, whether you actually learn something. Let's see how it goes. Let us know in the comments below whether you think he's passed or failed his exam. Yeah, take it away.
Del planeta Flow. En mi nave espacial, en mi nave espacial. Esta es una invasión, esta es una invasión, esta es una invasión extraterrestre. Esta es una invasión, esta es una invasión, esta es una invasión extraterrestre. Vengo de otro mundo, vengo de otro mundo, vengo de otro mundo extraterrestre. Vengo de otro mundo, vengo de otro mundo, vengo de otro mundo extraterrestre.
Welcome back to Educating Djellab, and as you can tell by the very tight shirt I'm wearing, I'm here in Colombia, aka Camden Town, to watch the Colombia versus Poland game, a crucial fixture which could decide who gets out the group. But not only that, today I'm also going to be trying the culture, the food, and the experience of the fans, and hopefully the after party. As for the game, I'm expecting a 3-0 win for Colombia, with James Rodriguez getting at least 1 goal. Without further ado, let's get on with it.
Andamos activados, andamos activados. Préndeme el switch para ten cuidado. Andamos activados, andamos activados. Préndeme el switch para ten cuidado.
What's it like being a Colombian in London?
So you can pick and choose what you want from each culture. So I pick and choose a lot, like some of the British culture, some of the Colombian culture. But I am 100% like a Colombian fanatic. Like I'm so patriotic.
The beginning was difficult because obviously the language barrier. London back then was very different. But it's changed a lot. Obviously London's very multicultural. People actually like Colombians now. For the good, you know? And we're actually known for better things now, like football and beautiful women and good food. London's a beautiful city. I love London. It's my country as well. I'm supporting England as well. But yeah, being a Colombian in London is lovely.
When you wear a t-shirt, they see straight away and they're like, Colombia. They're like, hey, you're Colombian. I cannot believe it. I hope we win.
Can you teach me some Spanish words that I can use to support Colombia?
Te amo Colombia.
Te amo Colombia. What's that mean?
Love Colombia.
Te amo Colombia.
Te amo Colombia.
Okay, so you have to say like Colombia, sí, Caribe.
Colombia, sí.
Caribe.
Caribe.
Because I don't know if you know, Colombia's got Caribbean coast.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so we're very proud of that as well.
I wanna swear in Spanish.
Perfect. Go on.
Vamos Colombia, hijo de
That's too long. I'm never going to say it. Slowly.
Say vamos,
Vamos.
Colombia,
Colombia.
y hue-
There we go. Great. There you go, people. Now, unfortunately, the one downside to the night was that there was no Colombian food for us to try. However, there was one thing. What's that like? Whoa, I'll tell you that. Colombia have been in the World Cup for a long time. What is your favourite moment from the World Cup as a Colombian fan?
Freddie Rincon in 1990 against Germany.
I don't know.
I remember that. I'm much older than him, even though I don't look like, what, 7, 8 years old. And Freddie Rincon has scored a goal against, it was called West Germany back then.
Oh, yeah.
In the 90th minute, and we went through to the second stage.
What is your prediction for the game today?
So I'm hoping that we're going to be like 3-1. Obviously Colombia winning, but I need to give a bit of a chance to Poland just because I've got Polish friends as well.
Half-time in the game now. Colombia winning 1-0. A great goal from Jeremy. At this point, I wanted to start a chant, but forgot the one I was told. However, there's always one you can trust. So that's the end of Educating Djellab. What a game, 3-0 to Colombia. As you can see, they're still partying, but we've had to leave early. I've learned a few Spanish words like good, which I'm about to bleep. And apart from that, what a mental game.
Now, they may have lost shamefully to Saudi Arabia to finish bottom of their group, but Egypt could be facing an even bigger problem in the long run, Zach.
Yes, that's because their talisman Mohamed Salah could be hanging up his international boots following his controversial involvement with Chechen President Ramzan Kadyrov.
Yes, for those who don't know, Kadyrov has been condemned by the global humanitarian community for the torture and killing of gay people and drug addicts in Chechnya over the past 2 years. Pretty disgusting stuff.
Yeah, so it comes as no surprise that after being chaperoned by the leader and even receiving honorary citizenship from him, Salah is not the most popular man right now.
No, he certainly is not. And the backlash from this calamitous state of affairs has led Salah to consider his future with the national team, as he's angry at being used as a political symbol by Kadyrov.
Whether this is the fault of the Egyptian FA, Salah's PR team or the player himself is up for debate. But either way, it looks like relations are strained between the Egyptian king and the Egyptian footballing authorities.
Yes, and last night there was even more talk after he didn't celebrate his goal against Saudi Arabia. Not sure exactly the reason why, but do you think he will actually do it? Will he hang up his boots? Let us know in the poll. Second one of the day.
Finally, it's time for our one to watch section, and this week, thanks to Mercurial Race's 7th suggestion, we're taking a look at Senegal's Ismaila Sarr.
Yes, the 20-year-old winger has only played 2 seasons of senior football, but has already amassed 13 caps for his country and has started both of Senegal's games in Russia ahead of the highly rated Keita Balde.
Oh, and maybe it's not so surprising. He cost his club Rennes €17 million in 2017, and last season was the 3rd most valued player in Ligue 1 behind Nabil Fekir and Neymar. Big names.
Yes, esteemed company to be in. The youngster has also got 5 goals and 5 assists last term, and his speed, agility and clever runs have been invaluable to the Lions of Taranga's exhilarating attack in Russia.
Oh, that's a mouthful, isn't it? There? Although he has no goals or assists at the World Cup so far, it looks like he will start again in Senegal's crucial clash with Colombia on Thursday.
But who should we talk about next week? Any players or teams who are catching your eye at the World Cup or elsewhere? Let us know in the comments below, as always, with the hashtag #OneToWatch.
So that's the end of Futbol Mundial for another week. I hope you guys enjoyed Educating Djellab.
Yes.
Let me know what you thought in the comments below and where we should go next time down there. Why not hit us up on Twitter and Instagram? The handles are right here. Mikey McCubbin, what should they do now?
They should go over to stay on EFD, actually. Lots of great World Cup content here. Tens, World Cup review as well from yesterday. Stat Wars, the Champions continued. All the good stuff right here on EFD. Go over to FD for our other stuff as well. And yeah, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and yeah.
Bye.